Hey everyone, it's that 80s nostalgia toy guy again. Let's get something out of the box. Today, we're getting ThreeZero's G.I. Joe Snake Eyes out of the box. I'm excited to bring you another ThreeZero action figure collectible. Whatever you like to call it. I call them action figures because all the ranges of motion that they have. And as you can see, to my left, we have ThreeZero's rendition of my favorite G.I. Joe, a real American hero figure, Snake Eyes.
Commando, codename Snake Eyes.
As you can see, I really love Snake Eyes, and I'm very glad that ThreeZero decided to make a Snake Eyes figure, 1/6 scale.
I'd like to see how big you are without that whip. Same basic size.
Supposed to be 12 inches tall or thereabouts. I've got my trusty tape measure here. We're gonna see if it holds up. I absolutely love Snake Eyes. I don't have enough room on my table for all the Snake Eyes figures I have. This is actually a 1/6 action figure of Snake Eyes here, and it's about 12 inches tall. Yeah, and so this guy should match up to this guy over here.
I'm your twin brother.
All that being said, I'm going to get to the unboxing of Mr. Snake Eyes. ThreeZero. Beautiful artwork on this box, as you can see. As always, I'm extremely thrilled with the artwork that ThreeZero comes up with these boxes. I know this is going to be an amazing piece. So, let's get this thing open.
Just do it already.
Before we get this thing open here, I want to let you know a little bit about how I purchase my collectibles. I will buy a little bit of substandard boxes because I'm not an in-box displayer. I take everything out of the box. So when I get them and they're kind of beat up like this, I don't mind if I paid to have a substandard box. This kind of box would drive some of my friends, some of my fellow collectors nuts. They would be very upset with this, but you get what you paid for. I saved some money on this collectible so I could buy some more. Let's get this thing open. Initially with this thing, I see that it's Velcro. Let's go ahead and get this thing open like that and see, get that first look and just see if we can see anything with the glare from that light. If you can't see anything there, we are going to pull this thing out right now. So I'll take something like a pair of scissors and go under one edge and kind of go in there, and it puts a lot of the scissors underneath here, a lot of pressure on a big area of this box. And as I lift up, it actually pulls it out of there, and it doesn't tear anything. I've learned that over the years of opening up these boxes. That's just another little trick I've learned over to keep these boxes pristine for if I ever want to resell or repackage.
Put the bunny back in the box.
Let's see if we can't do this here. Let's pull up like that and do a little ta-da. There he is. Just like that. That is a very, very, very nice piece. I'm going to gently set this one down. I'm not banging him. Well, this is very, very short and sweet.
So I'ma keep it short and sweet.
This is a very, very, very small instruction sheet. I always search the package to make sure there's no tape or anything holding the package together. It doesn't look like it. Looks like it kind of sticks on there. Man, he just looks nice. So let's get him down like that. Man, I see definitely one or two pieces from the classic lineup. Let's get this thing off here.
Want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
I still am very careful when I get this thing off. Because see, like that's a loose little, there's one of his pistols. It fell into my hand. I'm going to show it to you. There's his pistol. So that's one of the weapons he's supposed to have. So we're going to lay that right down there. This right here is an Uzi submachine gun right here. The attention to detail that ThreeZero pays on these things is amazing. That was great. I'll set that right there next to his pistol. Let's go ahead and pull Snake Eyes out of here. When I can pull these things out of the package and hold them like this, already I don't have to snip anything, cut anything, tear anything. I'm extremely excited. These head coverings that are always great, but also very morbid. So we'll pull that thing off there. We're going to put that to the side. I sometimes make a mess, but this is what it's all about. I remember being a kid. When I was a kid, that's what I would do. That's what we all did. When Christmas time came, when your birthday came, when a special present came, if you were opening up something, you didn't quite care about the packaging, the wrapping, the box. You took it all, you were throwing it all over the place because you wanted this.
My God, would you look at that mess?
Now we have this piece. All right, we have one piece here that's wrapped around his waist because he's got a belt on here. He's got a belt on here that looks like all this ammo clips and everything. That looks pretty nice.
Nice.
So I'm going to have to actually cut this. So I'm actually going to snip right over here, right where the tape overlaps the plastic. That way I have a barrier between my scissors and the figure with the plastic. So I'm going to snip up on that tape, and there we go. And there we go. We have Snake Eyes. That Snake Eyes right there is very, very nostalgia provoking to me. That harkens back to the classic A Real American Hero initial Snake Eyes figures. The debut of Snake Eyes is this thing right here. This is the 1982 original Snake Eyes from the Real American Hero action figure toy line. I was still a toddler when this sucker came out. But I remember having Snake Eyes, multiple original Snake Eyes.
Commando. Codename Snake Eyes.
From 82 to 1994. I had a lot of them. Didn't have all of them. Of course, we didn't have that much money, but I had some of them. And this was one of my favorites. I've always loved Snake Eyes.
Love is in the air.
The reason why he's black is because Hasbro was trying to save money, and they just wanted to make a straight black figure with nothing special about him. And little did they know when they did that, they created one of the most popular and what would become one of the most well-known G.I. Joe figures of all time.
I'm still the greatest of all time.
Now, back then, he was produced with two pieces of accessories. His submachine gun and then his explosive pack right here. And he's got them both, and he's in really, really good shape, and I like him. I also have his file card, just for all you G.I. Joe collectors. Getting back to the 1/6 scale, 12-inch G.I. Joe Snake Eyes. You know what? I got my tape measure here, and we just said he was supposed to be about 12 inches. So let's see, is he 12 inches? He is 12 inches, or maybe slightly taller. He is 12 inches. That is nice. Very precise. Very precise. Right out of the box here, we see that there are, he's got multiple handheld knives here that come as accessories as well. Those are very nice. In the black, keeping it Snake Eyes. Those little silica packs, man, they're in everything. Evidently, they keep everything fresh. I guess the plastic needs to stay fresh.
The Fresh Maker.
Moving right along, let's get some more of these accessories out. I see that they are actually taped on here pretty well, which is okay. Keeps them nice and secure.
The hotel is very secure.
Yes, let's get the original Commando. Let's get his weapons and accessories out here. We have a 6-pack of grenades. We have 3 smoke grenades over here and 3 stun grenades over here. Go ahead and cut right there. I know this right here is killing people who are in the box collectors and people who don't take their items out, but for me, This is bliss. Safe landing spot, and then there goes their grenades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, 6 grenades.
Oh, you can count. Good for you.
The hands came out, and I like the way they package these up. This is nice. This is different. I have not had items come like the grenades and like this. These hands. These are individually packaged in nice plastic that protects very well. If you're an in-the-box collector, look away right now. Look away. Cover your eyes. Close your ears. Hit the mute button.
Look away! Look away!
I know it hurts, but I do not sell my collection. I like my collection out in the open. I like to touch it. I like to feel it. I like to mess around with it. Dare I say, play with it. Yes, I am in my 40s, and I am just as much of a child as I was 35, 40 years ago.
We're 40 years old.
So I flipped them over, and I'm cutting that part right there so that I can dump these right there, all 6 of those hands, and then still have that big piece right there. If I want to actually like box this thing back up, I can put the individual hands back in there, and you know I don't have these little pieces, and it's not sealed, but it was heat sealed at the factory. So I have enough room here if I wanted to heat seal this back up, and one day I decided, hey, I want everything back in the box. All I gotta do, put those back in there, be careful with my heat sealer, my vacuum sealer, and I can seal that back up if I wanted to.
Seals perfectly every time.
3Zero's packaging. They do a really good job. They think about the items that we're going to be messing around with, the items we're going to be taking out, and the process of removing them from the box, from the package, from the wrappers, from the plastic, and into our hands. And I really appreciate that.
We thank you very sweetly for doing it so neatly.
This is the package of his sheaths for his swords, and it looks like a piece of foam that's got his harness, chest harness wrapped around it. I gotta do another little snip snip here, snip snip there. Wizard of Oz fans. We are Wizard of Oz fans here at this house, so you'll see a lot of references to Wizard of Oz in our videos.
If I were king of the forest.
Just like I am with these things, I love Wizard of Oz. That is cool. That is really cool. That's great craftsmanship, great workmanship right there on that harness and the sheath. The sheaths to the swords, they're already on there. Really nice. I'm gonna lay that right there and pull these, what I believe to be extra joints. And they are, yes. Again, this is my second package I pulled out that has extra joints. That is awesome. Alright, so let's pull this foam piece out of there. You got this nice harness here that is it is very flexible, and that's flexible but rigid.
Rigid and flexible.
We're going to go over this left arm here, just slide it through there, just like that. You can remove the head on him. So we're going to go ahead and remove his head here. Boom, just like that. Probably scary for an in-the-box collector. Oh my gosh, you're going to break it. No, it's made like that for a reason, and they really are pretty sturdy. So let's get this sucker on here. Now we go back. We go over top of where the head was. Just one strap. And then pop it down like that. And there we go.
I done got sidetracked for a minute.
Yeah, it looks like I moved his feet. His feet are, let's go down to his feet already. He's got ball and sockets on his feet. And his feet can move just 400 different ways. Down in there and make sure I'm in the right area, and then there it goes. Hold on to them tightly and then just twist and push down. You'll feel it pop. You'll feel it pop. You know, when you feel it pop a little bit, you know you're in there, and you can just grab it, and it's good. We've already got his shoulder, his harness on. That is great. What do we got here? Oh, this is a big piece of tape on these that's covering up these twin swords here. These are awesome. Let's get that off to the side there. Let's pop these. A little thing here. You have got to be very careful when they come packaged up like this. Make sure when you have items like this, you look and see where all the little holder pieces are in the plastic, where it's molded to hold these things. If you go try to take the middle piece out, let me tell you, you're probably going to break these swords. You just have to be very careful with how you take them out. If you can find a way to twist the swords, that's okay. But this one's got like alternating grooves, makes it so you can't twist it. So I kind of take the plastic like this and take both sides, and I just kind of pull out and fold in, and they pop out. And I just kind of let them slide out like this. That's it. I don't do anything to break them. Let's do the other one the same way, just like that. I'm not over exaggerating either. I mean, I'm really don't want to break that item. Really don't want to break that item. There they are. These things are nice. Those are nice.
Nice. Nice.
Let's go ahead and put these in the sheaths here. Oh, that's perfect. That slides in perfect. I am very happy with that for one reason. I've had sheaths and knives on a lot of my knives and swords on a lot of my figures. Those are some of the nicest fitting ones. All right, for this part, putting on some of the accessories, we're gonna stand up for this one.
Stand up, tell us all about it. Stand up.
Looks like his stun grenades go across his chest. So then you just lift up the harness like that, slide these little suckers in there. There's one. I like that. These stun grenades fit a lot better. These stun grenades fit a lot better up front. And that's what, if all of them come packaged like this, that's what I would recommend, just because of how the this handle comes off the grenade itself. There's a bigger gap there, and you really need a bigger gap for here. The smoke grenades have a thinner gap, and down here is where they're supposed to go on this little loop down here that's very thin. I think those will fit much better. Let's get this third one on here, and there we go. Moving on here, let's put these smoke grenades down here, where I kind of switch these up just because the way that they fit, and these smoke grenades just fit so much better down here. Very nice and loose. Just be careful. The only way you'll break it is if you aren't careful. There's plenty of room. I don't even have to pull that strap out to get those to stick on there. That's how much room there is. There we go. Pull that up there so I can get a spot for this third one. Oh, down goes the grenade.
Grenade!
Luckily, it's a plastic grenade. Or bam, this style would blow up a lot of toys. Blow up a lot of toys. Get this last grenade in there, and there it is.
There it is.
That looks very nice. Now he's looking more like he's Snake Eyes ready for battle. We have this, I was wondering what this was earlier, and I saw where this goes. This is an extra hidden knife, hidden blade. There it's a hidden area underneath his arm plate, his forearm plate, that this goes into. We're going to lay him down like that. We're going to find that spot where this hidden blade goes on, and we're going to just stick it right in there. And that's where it goes. You can have that little thing sticking out there, just like that. That's very nice. You can do some damage. That thing's sharp.
So sharp it can cut through a tin can.
Don't let it fool you. That thing is sharp. Alright, now we're going to look at Snake Eyes' hands. Take one hand out and replace it with one hand, maybe that can hold one of his guns. Maybe we'll see here, we'll do his Uzi. Gotta be careful with this. I just noticed this. You have got to be very careful with this. Pull this out, and that pops out there, goes up against, I guess goes up against your arm there, goes up against his arm, however that happens. Oh my lord. And it's got a removable magazine. This thing just keeps getting better every time I take a look at it. So you got a removable magazine. This flips out. I am going to have to show you guys this. It looks like there's little bullets inside there. They look like little painted bullets inside there. So we're going to put that magazine back in there. Fold that back up because I don't want to break that piece. That is just cool. Cool.
Cool. Cool.
Let's change his hand out here. Ooh, that one comes out really easily. One set can be like that, and with an open trigger finger like this, so you can put the Uzi in there or his pistol. We're going to go ahead and put this on here so we can do the pistol. Just a little pressure, twist and push, and there it goes. We put his little Uzi in there, maybe. Will that fit in there? Let's see, will it fit in there? Yes, it will. There we go. That's pretty cool. Just like that. See how it's all held in there? Just like that. And his trigger finger actually goes right where the trigger is. Right on top of the trigger. There's the back side too with his swords and sheaths. Really, really nice. And then there's the very front of him. Just a very cool, very nice piece right there. He is, yeah, I love that piece. There's his little hidden knife that comes out.
Wow.
We have his holster over here. So we're going to take his pistol. We're going to put the pistol in the holster. Just like that. Just like the old Wild Wild West. All right. What do we have left? We went over the extra joints. I'm glad they included those. A couple extra pieces, a couple hand pieces. He's got one last piece here. We have his knife. What is Snake Eyes without a knife? He needs a knife. Hand-to-hand close combat. He has got a place to put this on his side over here, his right side. He's got a lot of stuff on his right side. Slides right down there, fits perfectly. Just can't ask for anything better. You have two swords in sheath. You have a knife in sheath. You have a pistol in a holster. You have an Uzi in his hand.
Fully loaded.
You've got stun grenades, smoke grenades. You've got a hidden knife piece right here. A hidden blade.
Fully loaded.
Extra hands. You've got a removable belt. His belt comes off. He's got a removable harness, chest harness.
Fully loaded.
These all move right here. These pieces that are on his arm and his wrists that hold extra magazines and other bullets, other bombs, other ammunitions.
Fully loaded.
This thing is just packed full of accessories and things to interchange with him, to display him in many different ways. He has really shot up my list of favorite pieces right now, and I cannot wait to get him in display. I am that 80s nostalgic toy guy. I appreciate everyone who views, everyone who comments, everyone who shares, everyone who subscribes. If you have not subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button I have embedded in this video right there.
Don't make me beg here, because I will do it.
Thank you very much. I can't wait to see you next time. This has been that 80s nostalgic toy guy.